Hello guys, so today we're going to be doing the LeetCode question 23, which is merge k sorted lists. Question is, you're given an array of k linked lists. Each linked list is sorted in ascending order. Merge all the linked lists into one sorted linked list and return it. So ascending order is smallest to biggest. So example 1, the list is an array of lists including list 1, which is 1, 4, 5, list 2, 1, 3, 4, and list 3, 2, 6. The output would be 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 5, 6, which is just a sorted list pretty much. And the linked lists are 1, 4, 5, 1, 3, 4, 2, 6. Merging them to one sorted list is 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Example 2, the list is empty, so we return empty array. Example 3, list is an array of empty arrays, so we return empty array. Okay, so the way we're going to do this is we're going to use the same merge function that we used for the previous question, which is just merging two sorted lists, which is creating a current value, which is a list node, then creating a while loop, checking for the smaller value of each list, and then pushing that to the next value of list node, and then going to the next value of that list, etc., and returning that list. But the way we're going to do that is with that function, we're going to take the merge lists here. We're going to take the first two values by shifting the first list, shifting the second list, then calling the merge function on these two, and pushing the result into the list. So now we have two lists. Then we do the same for that, and we have one list left, and that will be the sorted list. So for example, let's first create a function. Let's do function merge lists. We take two values, list 1 and list 2. Oh wait. First, let me go through the code. Let me go through the explanation. So let's say we have a list which is an array of 1, 2, 3, 1, 3, and 4, 5. Okay, so what we do is we merge the first two lists, we take them out, so we shift first list, so list 1 is equal to shift list, so we get the first value, which will be this, and then list 2 will be the same. So after we shift it, it's removed from the array, so the first one in the array again will be the second. So we have list 1 and list 2, which is equal to these ones, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and 1, 3. Let's just put commas in there. Okay, so then we do the same, create a current, which is a list node. We loop through the lists. We take the smallest value, so between list 1 and list 2, then we go to the next. So let's say list 1 is smaller, they're the same, doesn't matter, we push that to the current value, bang, go to the next value. Now between 1 and 2, which is smaller, 1, push that, so 1 is smaller, go to the next value, which is smaller, 3 or 2, 2 is smaller, take that, push that, which is smaller, 3 or 3, they're the same. So we're eventually going to end up pushing both anyway, so 3, 3, 3. So now we push this result into the new array. So these have been removed. So we only have the first two have been removed, so that we only have the last array, which is 4, 5. 4, 5. Sorry. 4, 5. Oh, let me go back. Let's do it in black ink. First array, which will be 4 and 5. And then we push the new array, which is 1, 1, 2, 3, 3. Okay. And we get the arrays by shifting them again. So we get the first one, which is 4, 5. 4, 5. The second one, which is 1, 1, 2, 3, 3. So then we do again, check the smallest value between 1 and 4, 1 is smaller, push 1, go to the next, 1, 4, 1 is smaller, push 1, go to the next, 2 is smaller, push 2, go to the next, 3 is smaller, push 3, go to the next, 3 is smaller again. Okay, so we go to the next, 4, and 5 are added anyway, so we just go 4, 5. Then we push that whole list into the lists array, and then we return it. So the return value will be 1, 1, 2, 3, 3, 4, 5. That's the return value. So let me show you through the code. Okay, so let's write the code. So first thing we'll do is create a merge list function, which takes a list1 and list2 value. List2. Then we create a current node, which is to a new list node. This is where we'll append our order list. Then we save the current value to dummy. Then we iterate through this while list1 is not empty and while list2 is not empty. No, list2. Then we proceed. Now we check the values. So if list1.val is smaller than list2.val, then we set the current value of current.next to list1 because it's smaller, and then list1 is equal to list1.next. Then we do the same for list2. So else, if list1 is not smaller than list2, so if they're even, we'll do current.next is equal to list2. If they're even, it doesn't matter because it's still going to be in size order. So list2 is equal to list2.next. Okay, and then we set the current value to current.next. So we're able to, so we're pretty much not changing the same value on repeat. And then if there is a list1 remaining, then we set current.next to list1. We do the same for list2. If list2 is remaining, current.next is equal to list2. And then we go through here. So if the list here is empty, then we return null. Else, we iterate while the list is bigger than 1. Then we get the first list from the array by shifting it. So this will also remove it from the array, but we get the list. List2 is the same. Just start shift. And then we get the sorted array by executing the merge list functions, which will take list1 and list2 as input. And then we push that sorted array. Oh, that's sorted is equal to. We push that sorted array to lists. So list.push sorted. So what this does is pretty much, let's say case 1, so case 1, 145, 134, 234. So if the list length is 0, it turns null. It's bigger than 0. List length is 3. So we take the two lists by shifting. So this will be list1 will be 145, list2 will be 134, and they're both removed from the list. And then as we merge them using this function, so now that returns one array, which is a sorted array, and we push it to list. So now list is a sorted array here, and then 2 and 6. Now list length is 2. Then we do the same. We get a sorted array, which is the first one, which is list 2, 6 is the first one, and the list 2 is a sorted array that we pushed. Then we sort that, and we push that. So now there's only one array in the list, which is a whole sorted array. List length is not bigger than 0, so then we return a list. Let's run. Return is not value. Return list. Okay, let's see. 57. That's not my code. Here we have to return dummy.next. So, because otherwise this one does not return any value. Let's run. It's not. Time list node. Dummy.next. List one. Next. Okay, because it's an array within an array, we return the first array, which is list 0. Perfect, I see it passes. Let's submit. Perfect. As you see, it's the fastest time complexity, fastest speed. So time complexity is of O(n) squared, as we're looping through here within another while loop. It's a nested loop pretty much. And the space complexity again is of O(n), as we're storing the list. Also O(n) squared, we're storing the list of linked lists. Yeah, not sorry, O(n), as we only return the list. That's what the list, yeah. Thanks for watching.